What is going on? Gunners Live coming at you with another video. If it's your first time watching, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Coming at you all with a Madden 16 video here today. I'm the Denver Broncos playing against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I cut and edited the clips just so you guys can see the highlights, not the entire game, because that would be way too long of a video. But anyways, a few days ago, I made a video saying that I was going to start telling some stories here on my channel, and this is actually going to be the first story that I tell you all, and it has to do with football. That's why I'm playing Madden 16 in this video. So anyways, growing up, I was always into sports, and I still am into sports to this day. I started off playing soccer. I say soccer because I'm in the United States, but anyways, I started off playing soccer, playing some basketball and stuff, just in recreational leagues around the area that I lived. And then in 7th grade, I was able to play football for my middle school. Now, that was the first time I would have ever been able to play a sport for a school that I attended. A couple of my friends were going to go ahead and try out for the football team. I went ahead and tried out for the football team as well. Basically, everybody made the team, and there was 3 teams. There was an A team, a B team, and a C team. So I ended up getting placed on the B team as a linebacker. During tryouts or whatever, one time I was playing as a defender. The coach threw the ball to someone else, and I knocked the pass down. So they thought it would be a good idea to put me at linebacker. I wasn't even that big, to be honest with you guys. I probably should not have been playing linebacker, but that's what they put me as, so that's what I started to play. Anyways, as I said, I was on the B team. Now, the A team, they were pretty good. Obviously, A team could do better than the B team. They won a couple games throughout the season, but as the B team, we actually went 0-7. That's right, we did not win a single game the entire season. The closest we came to winning a game was our very first game. We actually lost 14-12, and that's because we scored 2 touchdowns, but we didn't make the extra points. We missed both extra points, so we got off to a bad start to the season, and then we ended up losing every single game. But anyways, the crazy part about this story is that we had 2 coaches. The head coach, his name was Coach Goodwill, and then we had an assistant coach. His name was Coach Chris. Coach Goodwill, he was also the coach of one of the basketball teams, and Coach Chris, I have no idea where he came from or what he even did, but basically throughout the entire season, he was always kind of weird. He was like mid to late 30s, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but he was weird. He always wore his hat crooked. He wore like some crooked looking glasses, wore some goofy looking clothes, but this guy was weird. Anyways, as I said, we ended up going 0-7. So after the very last game of the season, we all got on the bus and we're going to get ready to go back to school. Our whole B team was on the bus. Coach Goodwill, you know what I'm saying, he was in one of the seats too, and he was a pretty young guy, so he's probably like mid-20s. But anyways, Coach Chris, the crazy, weird assistant coach, whatever, he was driving the bus. So we're driving back to school. We're literally on the road for like 3 to 4 minutes, and then all of a sudden, everybody on the bus starts singing. I don't remember if we were singing like "We Are the Champions" or if we were singing like "Remember the Titans" song. I don't even remember what we were singing, but basically we were being loud. We were just having so much fun on the bus. The season was just ending, and we went 0-7. And all of a sudden, Coach Chris, who was driving the bus, he got pissed off. He pulled the bus over onto the side of the road, and everybody just got quiet like real quick because we didn't know if anything was wrong or what happened. But basically, Coach Chris pulls the bus over to the side of the road on the shoulder. He stands up and he just starts yelling at us. He starts cussing at us. He starts telling us just a whole bunch of profanity, threatening to leave us at the stadium where the football game was played, because it wasn't played at our school. It was played at like a stadium like 30 minutes away. Basically, he's yelling at everybody, and everybody's like trying not to laugh. Even the head coach, Coach Goodwill, he was trying not to laugh. It was just hilarious, to be honest with you guys. And basically, he did it for like a solid like 45 seconds to 60 seconds. He was just yelling, cussing at us, threatening us, telling us that we were the worst team ever, telling us we weren't going to go anywhere with our lives. He was just yelling at us. All right, so check this out. He finishes yelling at us after like 45 to 60 seconds, like I said. And then he sits down in the driver's seat. He's just about to take off. You know what I'm saying? At this point, every single student and the head coach, Coach Goodwill, was like trying not to laugh, trying to be quiet, because he like told us we better be quiet, otherwise he's going to leave us at the stadium. So anyways, he's getting ready. Coach Chris is getting ready to take off on the bus, and this little kid, I remember his name was Brad Patterson. He was hilarious, bro. Everybody knew he was funny, but he actually, while everybody's being quiet and Coach Chris sat down in the driver's seat, he actually yelled out, "Coach Chris got a little meat," and everybody started laughing, bro. It was literally the funniest thing I have ever witnessed. I'm not even joking. Literally, everybody was just cracking up and dying. The head coach, Coach Goodwill, he was laughing so hard. Like, all the players were laughing. And Coach Chris, he was just driving back to school. Like, he was so mad. Like, you could not even, like, I don't even know how we weren't supposed to laugh after he said, Coach Chris got a little meat. But pretty much, after we got back to school and got back to locker room, we all went ahead, went home, and then we came into school the next day, and Coach Chris, he actually got fired because, you know what I'm saying, he was cussing at us and everything like that. I don't know who turned him in for that, but it was just hilarious that he ended up, like, I'm not saying it's good that he lost his job, but after the way he talked to us, we were just in seventh grade. We were trying to have some fun, and I know we lost every game, but he should not have told us everything that he told us. But anyways, that's going to do it for this story. The first story I've ever told on my channel. I think I'm going to start telling a story every single Sunday, actually. So come back next Sunday, I guess, for another story. I'll have a great story to tell you guys. Stay tuned for new videos every day. But if you did enjoy this story, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content in the future. Social media links to Twitter and Instagram down in the description box below. I'm Gunners Live. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.